It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Spencer Turnbull will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Soft liner towards short. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a pitch on the way. Gordon, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. Nothing for Kansas City in the first. The Tigers due up. You're watching MLB Network. Eric Skoglund will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clint Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jeimer Candelario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is it. The third baseman under.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Dozier, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, two gone.
That is seven. The first baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So striding in, Maikel Franco. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and 0. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's C.J. Cron now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Settling in now, Niko Goodrum. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Hit high and deep to right center. Phillips is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Schoop rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. This is line to left. Catch made by Gordon. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Christin Stewart. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Tigers lead it 2-0.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
This is popped up. Goodrum is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Gordon 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. JaCoby Jones the next to hit. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Too high, and it's 3-0. No one out with a runner at second. That one's in there. 3-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
3-2.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Cabrera absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit out towards second. Schoop is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Scorched to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Stepping in, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Riding in once again, C.J. Cron.
For the Tigers, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Two 2-0 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he hits one on a line to left field, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
In now, Niko Goodrum. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-1.
2-1 to count.
And there's a base hit on the line. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jake Rogers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are two away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and that means Christin Stewart will dig in at the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mondesi is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his career totals, Perez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Brett Phillips, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail things here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, JaCoby Jones, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Soler. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier.
The right fielder.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
Oh, the struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches and become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Heath Fillmyer, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Heath Fillmyer.
Jeimer Candelario will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Candelario hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So far this season, Candelario is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 2 balls and a strike now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in, C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1,
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run job for C.J. Cron. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Second baseman,
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. Now batting, Brett Phillips. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. No hits to this point. Back up the middle. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. At the plate now, Alex Gordon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is Probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Xiaoqing Chang takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 68, Xiaoqing Chang.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ball game now at 5-3.
Number 13.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is foul right side. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Detroit is out in front, 5-3. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
The shortstop, Niko.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers.
34.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's ball 2.
No outs, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 14.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
So striding forward now, JaCoby Jones. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. hit hard on the ground to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Gordon going back to the track, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Jake Kalish will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
74, Jake Kalish.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 the count now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Tigers are out in front 8-3. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way.
1-0. Hey.
Line drive to left and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter, Nicky Lopez.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Phillips.
So stepping in, Brett Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
At the plate, Niko Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Goodrum is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Christin Stewart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 9-3. Gregory Soto has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Singled homer run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jorge Soler. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Schoop has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tigers lead this one 9-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now, Jeimer Candelario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Phillips. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Tigers 9 and the Royals 3. David McKay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 62, David McKay.
Digging in, Hunter Dozier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. Popped up, Cron in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
To short. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Maikel Franco.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Detroit posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Spencer Turnbull with his 4th win this season. Eric Skoglund was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.